Alrighty. What is up? I believe we are live, guys. Shout it out if you are connected and can hear us, see us, A-OK. And welcome, guys. It's Micro Mondays and we are back. Happy New Year's, guys. Hope you guys had a fun holiday time. And here's Happy New Year's to everybody tuning in. Head and say what's up to everybody that's hopped right on in real quick. We got mic check okay. That's right. Camera check okay.
Yo.
There we go. Think we're good on the camera. Yo, we got Dirt McGirt in the house, guys. AKA Dirty Customs, AKA Mark. My boy.
What's up? Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year's, guys. So, Mark, I got a new tripod finally.
And a microphone I can hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because sometimes you sound like, I don't know how to describe it.
Oh.
It's almost like, you're. I noticed during your live the other day.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad that we got everything situated. So,
Sounds good, though.
Big moves. Starting 2024 off right. But yeah, Happy New Year's, bro.
Yeah.
We got tiny trucks in the house, Mini Mayhem, OCC RC, Crummy Crawler, shouting out in the chat, Salt Life RC, Just Have Fun RC, what's up, brothers? RC Junkie 909, yo, Swamp Yankee RC, SWD RC, everybody welcome. Mark, how was your break? How was your little kind of time away from the Micro Mondays, weekly Monday, live shows? What were you up to behind the scenes, brother?
Family stuff for Christmas and whatnot. Work. Working on client stuff, and finally got some painting on my own. You see Dirty's He's pretty happy back there. He's like, yo, I still don't know which truck I want.
Step by step. I see you're getting somewhere, though. That's what I like to see.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think it was time. We took a little time to sneak a little bit of our own build in, get some of those last year, stuff that we wanted to check off if we needed to, or just have that crazy project to go into 2024 already. You guys been collecting your parts, new stuff's been coming out, so you guys been plotting. And for those guys who pay attention to and want to participate, comp season's just around the corner too. So I know a lot of guys are already thinking about how to set their trucks up for this next season, and so many stuff that just happened for 2023, Mark. And we could say that I think we were ever since we started the Micro Mondays, we've been saying, I think ever since going into 2023, that it was going to definitely be the year of micros. And what do you say, Mark? Is it just getting bigger and bigger? Is it going to go into 2024?
I don't even know that there is a ceiling with this one. Just when you think it might plateau, more stuff comes out. More things drop. More options are available. New things come out. It's mind-boggling, to be honest. I really don't think we've reached the ceiling at all, or even close to it. 2024 could still roll into 2025, even bigger than. I don't know. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I got a few things that just snuck in towards the end of the year here on my desk right now. So let's go ahead and jump on in and see what we got.
Yeah, I mean,
by the way, that
it's like, it's not even just rock crawlers, it's the whole smaller scale scene has exploded. Whether it's a monster truck, desert racers, rally cars, rock crawlers, drifters. I mean, you look at the whole broad spectrum of the scale, it's massive now.
totally. So, you know who's been definitely blew up this last year, Mark? We could start off with Meus Racing. Ever since they try to, announce the Ripper for the SCX24, then they started to make the nylon portal axles. Some of the guys got the metal versions.
Is that how we found them? Was their axles? Is that what it was first?
Yeah,
right.
We were stoked. We saw their first ever legit looking portal axles for the SCX24. Then they started, listening to the customers. We actually, for some of the people that engaged with them through messaging, they took feedback really well for the customer end, and they released, brass upgrades, CVD axle shafts, and quickly they just started to gain some popularity, some traction for sure. And what we got here, Mark, after all those portals and stuff, I actually got a portal build with some Meus axles right there. We'll come back to that. But we got their new build, guys. It's the MB24. It's the Bronco is what they're calling it, guys.
Right, like their version of the Fun Haver.
Yeah, exactly. So this, guys, is pretty dope. I don't have it done yet, so I could just literally take off the body. But let's take a look at some of the details. I'll put, my tripod back down. All right. So check it out, Mark. Here right away, we got the Meus Racing in the grill. You get those lights included.
All those LEDs light up?
Yeah. It's all, they come with a strip. It's connected to the same lineup as these headlights, so they'll turn on at the same time. It's actually a kit, guys, that you need to build yourself. So similar to other, chassis that have the cage set up, you actually have to put together your cage, and then you can mount the body, Mark. So depending on, if you want to mount this body or you're working on the paint job or you want to just run it cage only looking crazy.
Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't really quite catch on. I caught that part of the chat, Lee. I had no idea what was going on.
I can show you. There's 2 screws down there. There's 1, 2. You guys can see. So it's a little blurry. And then I believe 3 and 4. And then 5 and 6. Something like that. Somewhere around there. But those screws will basically, 6 screws holds on the body. So I want to see some of you guys take the MB24 line to the next level. It actually is pretty narrow, guys. So, in my opinion, it's Mark.
Or is it some sort of polycarbonate?
Yeah, it's like a polycarbonate, as you can see. It's actually you could see the thickness right there on that edge right there. Solid. Definitely.
And does it look to be painted on the outside?
Yeah, it's glossed. It's painted on the outside with the flat roof. Comes with the interior. So you guys, I've already seen people paint them up. The interiors comes with the spare. Everything you see right here, this is what it comes with, guys. And here's the chassis. It's definitely not done up yet. I was actually working on it this past weekend, but literally when I work on a build during the holidays, it's like do 1 step a day. That's how little time it is. But
is that another set of diamond axles, or is that the same set you had?
That's the same set I had. They're just perfect. Might as well. you know. So
And the wheelbase
here's
is what?
What'd you say, brother?
What's the wheelbase?
The wheelbase is actually the same as the Ripper, guys. So it'll be 134 to 134, 135 millimeters. So anywhere, if you guys want to extend it, in my opinion, probably like 142 max, anywhere in that range. I kind of think it would look proportionate. So right here, I have it on a plain C10 setup. Guys, for $40, not only does it give you this body with the cage
All that's
and the light,
$40.
yeah, but
Wow.
they also give you, Mark, the whole carbon fiber rails with these sliders and the hardware to put it together. So all you need is to supply your skid plate, links, axles, and shocks, and drivetrain, drive shafts and all that stuff.
Okay.
And the body
Well,
actually
it doesn't come with links like their crawler chassis.
no.
Sorry.
So you can see I kind of have the rear disconnected, so kind of just putting it together. And the reason why it looks so unique is because it actually hinges up in the back right there, in the back hole. And then over here, they have like these hooks where it actually hooks onto these little posts right there. So it kind of pressure snaps right there. And then you get, if you pair it with the Meus axles, you get that full turning, and the clearances are just so like millimeter perfect, Mark.
Just
Like
have fun,
bonus.
RC. I was literally just going to say that to Steve. Trailing arms would be really cool on that.
Yes, guys. If you can read through some more comments, bro, that'd be cool. And shout it out.
Yep.
But a lot of guys have been picking them up. If you guys picked yours up, let us know in the chat what color you got, or if you got like the blank one where you can do your own paint job. And what's cool about it, Mark?
Knuckle Busters was just going to say the same fucking thing, dude. IFS front with trailing arms in the rear. Then we'd have a real U4.
Yes. You can 3D print that Shapeways Little Guy Racing IFS front end, probably. If you guys want to just take it to that far, just get that set up.
Man, I haven't been on Shapeways in like 2 years.
Right. I still remember it, but Mark, they do come with decals.
Oh yeah, and you're
a ton of
included
decals. Now. And I was fortunate enough to talk with them to get, they asked me if they can use my logo pretty much, guys. And I was just like, yeah, but let it be known, make it big. They were pretty much for licensing purposes. They didn't want to pay the full licensing fees. So I'm making sure that they treat me right. You guys know what I'm saying? Ask for a MB24, something like that. But yeah, I'm super fortunate, guys. I felt like with Micro Mondays too, we all helped get Meus Racing into the spotlight over here in the micro community. So shout out to them. They're always pushing it with some crazy products, guys. And let's see those builds for sure. But yeah, how would you guys build it up? I see a lot of you guys IFS. Let's see what you guys are saying. Those trailing arms. I am looking for a proper set of trailing arms, guys. If you guys know of a good one, let me know. Let's see. Got the body yesterday. LGRP IFS. Yeah, go check it out. They actually have a super old design. Who knows? Maybe they're refreshing it this year. Let's see. Can I hold the body to an AMT Yoda? Do I have one on hand? I kind of put it away right now. I don't have the yellow one on me. But I can, no, I don't even have anything. It is the same width as a Meus Ripper. Might be a little bit heavier since it has, of course, the rear tire and the whole body on top of it. versus just panels on the Ripper. But super cool, nice details. Oh, tripod going down. Got the plane. Yeah, so the setup that I have in, guys, is it's gonna be a little go fast one. I just pretty much retired the Ripper, and we're just putting all the same internals in there. It's got a PN Racing PN50 mark. It's got the
I
Tekin
already
Racing.
that. Yeah.
So should be fun. Should be squealy as always. And who knows? Maybe I might try and stuff Little Guy Racing 21% gear transmission, little boost, little overdrive in there to get that little bit more top speed. Because guys, you can stuff the 21%.
Oh, Steve, you got trailing arms donated to you for this. All you gotta do is pay for the ride. Hit up Crummy Crawler 24. You
send the DM, brother.
Care of both of them. There you go.
That'd be insane.
I have to agree with something else somebody said, that I would, for the speed aspect, I would hold out for the TRX version myself.
Yeah.
To go with ring and pinion gears.
Let's see. That's kind of
just for a little more reliability.
Or just slap some
TRX axles underneath that, and let's go.
Yeah, right. Here's the 4M, guys, compared to the SCX24. So you guys can see much narrower.
Oh, dude, that would be cool though, because then you could run big ass tires and go fast.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you could, and then with the TRX trans, you'd have the 180 power. Wow.
So you guys already know I'm gonna probably get the the 4M one too, and then guys, we keep talking about the racing over here. Who's getting ready for a racer build? I think hopefully all these cool trucks that are coming out should get you guys hyped. All the new products. I know that gets me hyped for sure. I'm lagging on builds, but I think January is the year to catch up.
The month.
Yeah. Speaking of new stuff, guys, like I got a whole bunch of bodies to paint and stuff like that, but let's talk about Flub. Let's head over to Flub RC, guys. If you guys haven't been following Flub RC over the past year in 2023, dude, they have been crazy killing it with product after product, innovating the game, changing the game every time, and getting your scale performance on point. And what am I talking about? So we got, like, of course, one of the latest releases, the Flub M710. We also got all the slime balls that you guys can imagine. So let's talk about those slime balls, guys. Slime balls, if you guys didn't see today on Facebook or Instagram, slime balls, guys, the best product that you can get for your micro tires. They are getting revamped to be only better. So hear me out. So coming up this Friday, they're going from 34 current versions of slime balls to 124 versions. Completely redesigned, guys. So if you guys have been just like loving the way that these performance inserts work, you got your favorite tire dialed in, it just fits perfectly.
Oh, hold on, Steve. I got one comment here. Micro SCX24 Garage. You just ordered 4 sets. Okay, you're going to end up getting the new ones, because anything that ordered now until Friday you're going to get the new versions. So you're on the top of that list. We're talking about.
Yes, that's definitely the surprise I was going to mention.
Before me and Steve do.
Exactly. So, guys, these new designs are going to be all new design from the ground up. So they're using all new finely tuned double barrel profiles and all new center rings and bevels. So that means, guys, you have the adjustability and to for every size. So island stretch tires or even the huge 1.8, comp ultra wheels and stuff like that. They got it specifically dialed in for any ring now, guys. So we've had kind of limited tuning because there's been a lot of
Rock Militia. Hold on,
1.3.
Steve.
Yeah,
Rock
go for it.
Militia. If you haven't had them an order shipment confirmation, you'll probably get the new ones. I would shoot them an email about your order if you want the new stuff. Won't be an issue.
Yeah, customer service is on point. Always shoot an email, guys. It's the best way to get in contact and get your reply.
Yep.
But those actually about these new designs too. It's actually designed with the new custom built slicers, so that way, guys, the print times are actually pretty much lowers the print times and the cost. So it's going to be a little bit more affordable than it already has been, guys, in my opinion. That was such a great investment that it's only going to get even better. Also, the quality of the print is going to be even better, guys. So, sheesh, I'm telling you, stay tuned.
I don't even know how to get better.
2024 for Flub RC is about to be popping, you guys. And like Mark said, if you guys already ordered and you guys' orders hasn't shipped, it's automatically switched to the new corresponding slime ball. So he just wanted to mention thank you guys for your patience while they transition. Stay tuned because we're going to have a new cheat sheet, guys, and graphics for everybody to see. That way you guys can see exactly which specific slime ball will be perfect, just perfect for your tires. Imagine, guys, 124 new designs. Talk about tire tuning to the max. So also, a lot of you guys been repping Flub RC, whether it's been the sickest hard bodies. We got one of the OG Flub RC Hilux V1s right here. Mark, remember these bad boys?
Oh yeah, someone made a comment about that in the chat.
Yeah, right. And everybody who hasn't been around since the V1s, they've been catching either the latest releases, the M710, the new SR series, and so on. So guys,
that's the
you
old
guys been
version.
repping.
That's
guys,
the new version. Carbon fiber, and the OG print.
If you're
this
crazy,
shit's still tough as nails too. I run this truck like a motherfucker. Look at the roof. That's all scratched down paint.
They don't break, man.
Oh, man.
But if you guys just love Flub and Flub RC, you guys love the products, you guys been telling your homies already, hey man, check these out. These are legit. You guys got to try these out. You've been spreading the word already, doing your part. Actually, you want to be a part of the team?
Yeah, if you're spreading the word and doing the thing, put your name in the hat.
Yeah, Flub RC is opening up applications coming soon. So pretty much looking for all scales of RC guys, and pretty much if you guys love everything that we do about Flub RC, just keep posted, guys. Stay tuned. So shout out.
Left Coast, the Pizza Planet, that's a legit early one for sure.
Yes, sir. All right, Mark. Now let's take a break real quick.
Hook my homie up with a set of Flubs to try. What size, what tire, what do you want to try?
Yeah.
Not many options.
Let us know.
More specifics.
You guys are excited for the new Flubs. What tire do you absolutely need to dial it in? Sorry, Mo.
Guarantee we'll do giveaways with these new ones.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. This is my new segue into 2024 also.
Yeah.
It's mini.
It was
They
never
say
called
mini.
Micro Crawler Mondays. It just said Micro Mondays.
So, guys, we got the new Losi LMT Mini. This is the 1/18th scale monster truck, guys. We actually have, for Christmas, Santa was pretty good. My son got the Gravedigger one, and I got the Son of a Digger one. So check it out, guys. It is micro scale. Does use a micro servo. Let's go ahead and pop it open and check it out.
That was
Everything
really
is,
cool when you went to Monster Jam, right? Is that what it was?
yeah.
And
I saw him at Monster Jam, guys.
yeah,
Tell him.
and you got to drive. Wasn't his personal truck, right?
Yeah, Ryan Anderson was.
Yeah.
I guess he had the demo truck or his personal truck at the Losi booth, guys. And for a quick second, I got lucky right in time to kind of ask the guy, like, "Hey, can I drive that real quick?" And
Yeah, and then the security guard shut you guys down.
yeah, he's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be
Lucy
driving
was
that."
like, "Oh man, let the guy drive."
Yeah, right.
Bad
So
works, I'm down whenever, man. I've been telling you that for like a year at least, maybe longer.
yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
fans of
those are
monster
cool.
trucks. This thing is pretty cool. It's got pretty nice shocks from the get-go. It has a 370 or 380 motor, I believe, brush motor, guys. So it's the same kind of setup as your 1/12 scales or the latest like CR12, something like that. Spectrum,
Oh,
2-in-1 receiver. Comes with the battery. It's actually a fat one. It's 810 milliamps, 2S. And let me tell you guys, 2S is plenty for this little truck.
50
And
C to a good, decent discharge rate.
yeah, and then it's rocking that Spectrum, little micro receiver, guys.
Yeah, that's gonna
So
last like 2 seconds.
definitely expect a NSD RS100 thrown in there, guys. And basically, you know, these things haul ass. They're pretty strong. It's this whole scaled down version of a full 1/10 scale Losi LMT down to the axles. I'll tell you, this thing does backflips easily. It will have you stoked. We got these little ramps, Mark, and
There's no
got them
rear
on
steer.
sale. Dude, they are wild
I don't know
and
if you need
super
rear
fun.
steer though. The way that thing drove, it probably just
Does it have rear
it would
steer?
probably just flip
No.
over if it did.
It honestly has very, very tight turning radius,
Yeah.
guys. I'm not gonna lie. You almost have to dial it down to get that, exactly what Mark said, to not turn, flip and stuff.
Yeah. They look fun,
Um,
dude. If
yeah,
I had some
they're pretty
excess
fun.
expendable cash flow, I'd probably grab one just to have one.
Definitely, my son was basically, wanted something that he would just kind of have fun with. He likes the crawlers a lot, but I think any young little boy would love jumping off ramps with the
Yeah.
RC truck
The
better
little boy
than
and all
kind
of
of
us
crawling,
likes that shit.
you know?
We
So
all want to full send it.
they are
And if you
now,
don't, you're lying.
dude, Mark, you got to wait till like February now to get these.
I'm not surprised. Really not. Was it last Christmas, right? Was TRX came out, right?
Yeah, and that
And they were all
one
like,
people were kind of
"Oh, we
fighting
have plenty
too.
of them," and then you couldn't even buy them.
Yeah, exactly. So if you guys, need one, might as well just get on the back order and just be patient or stay tuned around like February. But
Yeah.
there's another mini, guys, that's we got our hands on. All right, let's see. Speaking of those servos, I guess we can just hop into this topic real quick, kind of skip ahead.
Yeah.
NSDRC, Mark, you know what they got right now?
Green and orange.
Yes, they
100.
have the new limited edition, guys.
Which I'm a sucker for blue, and I never grab one, but I really like green.
Yeah. RS100s, you guys already know that they're one of the strongest, most durable servos out there for the SCX24s or any micros, as you can tell. You're in the monster trucks now. But if you're able to get some limited edition colors, they've had purple, they've had red, they've had blue. Now, guys, they got the orange right now. So they are in stock right now. Go ahead and add them to the cart. You guys can get your order shipped this week. The green one is dope too. I know a lot of you guys have been, collecting or having trio builds, either like blue or green. I haven't seen many orange builds, but I think they would go good with the hot racing orange oil shocks or something cool like that.
Trio with an orange lineup?
I don't think so. Shout out if you guys have trio orange in the house. But definitely got those new limited edition. And then Mark was kind of hopping around.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hop around real quick while I load up. We got actually let's
I want to talk about those tires you laid down on me right before the show.
Okay. Let me you start talking about it and
I'm super curious. So both Steve and I have these Hobby Soul. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it on Amazon. The Hobby Soul rims we've had in our carts for, I don't even know, the last time Jacob was on the show with us. So 6-8 months probably, right?
Yeah.
They're the adjustable offset rims. Now they release tires. One set appears to be cut TSL is what it looks like to me. The other set looks like some Mickey Thompson Bajas. The third set is a legit, they didn't even, no shame in their game. They just put mudslingers just like RC 4-wheel drive. They look just like them. And the compound is supposedly super soft. The reviews I read, which was 3 or 4 per tire maybe, that people said it made their other tires look like street tires. That's how sticky they're supposed to be. So I said, fuck it, like I always do. Not always, but with tires anyway. Bought those ones that Steve has that are like the Mickey Thompsons. I mean, that's pretty good detail for, what was it, $17.99, right?
Sure. Yeah, $18, guys. Yeah. And if you need them, they are 64 millimeters.
Yeah, that's a pretty common size now.
Pretty common size, especially for the TRX 4Ms, guys. If you're just rocking those bigger tires, you already got them.
The other ones were 58, right?
Yeah. These ones, we both like these. We both like both of these tires. So these are actually 61s.
Oh, 61. I thought it said something like 58 for some reason. Maybe that was the mudslingers. But yeah, look at those. They look like cut TSLs or almost like an IROC. If anybody's familiar with the Interco line of tires and has been listening to me for blab on about fucking how badass I love TSLs. That's why I grabbed those.
Dope.
And if they suck, it's Amazon. Send them back. Fuck it. But yeah, those to me look like a combo of a cut TSL and a IROC.
They look good for sure.
Yeah.
I know you're more of like the pros at determining. Look at them on the Bronco. They look dope. They just look mean.
Yeah.
They look like they're gonna, especially right now, guys. It's probably rainy or muddy or icy. These are probably the tires to get right now.
Oh, so just have fun. Your boggers, swamper boggers, because they're all boggers of some kind. When you get into that topic, the mudslingers. Show those, Steve.
Mudslingers. Here we go.
Those are not.
They got 3 tires.
Yeah. These are like legit. I mean, they're that site conversion, like the mudslingers from RC 4-wheel drive of a Interco Super Swamper Bogger.
They're 64s also, guys.
Yeah. So who knows? I mean, I found the actual boggers that were licensed were actually on this truck. This was one of my first micros from like 14 years ago. Cut boggers, what people call tiny tires these days. But yeah, those have always worked for me. But the mudslingers, I did not enjoy.
They're just too tall and stiff, huh? On
I don't
the
know.
lugs.
They didn't grip. They didn't work like an actual bogger. Yeah. Who are you lying to? My New Year's resolution was to spend less on RCs.
Oh
Make something
no!
realistic for yourself at least. I'm just clowning. You're good.
We won't tell. We won't tell.
Yeah. You're all safe in here.
Let's see what we got. All right. So, this
So I'll
is
try
right.
those
I totally forgot.
64s on this truck back here since that already has the TPDs from Proline. You can swap those out with the same Flub RC insert. And won't have to worry about clearance either.
All right, I got a couple for us right here, Mark.
Don't lie to your wives, guys. Just tell me you buy them cool shit too. What do you want to do next, bud?
Let's do Enjora.
All right, that's a good one. I like that because that's a good budget ESC for starters.
Yeah. Speaking of,
it's 20
we're
amp
over here.
Waterproof. Excuse me, and 3S capable. So
you could tell your wife it's budget. She'll be all right. Yeah. That's fine.
It's like buying a knockoff handbag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get a $20 ESC with a comparable performance, well, supposedly, of a $60 or $80 ESC. So there you go. I saved money. I spent less.
There you go, guys. This is the Enjora MB100 brushed mini ESC, guys, for
$22. I mean, come on now.
Looks like that right there. Oh, they want me to save even more, guys.
They always say that.
But there it is. Got like a little capacitor. Looks like plug and play for your Fury Tech systems, or
it has different
stock
plug
batteries,
adapters it comes with too. So they were thinking ahead. From what I saw, you could see on the bottom there.
Oh, there you go. Got little adapters right there, ready to go. Oh, okay. So if you need 4M or SEX, got you covered.
And then it should be pretty easy to, if you run JST plugs like we do, to make your own.
And it's not programmable, I believe, is it?
I didn't read that far into it, and I don't think there was anything programmable about it, but I'm not sure.
Waterproof. It's got adapters. It's compatible with a lot of receivers. Built-in 6-volt 3-amp BEC, so it's only a 6-volt, guys. So you'll need a external if you want the 8.4.
Though, get an external BSE.
Yeah, which is
it's only bad. Yes.
Weighs 15 grams, and don't see anything about programmable, guys. But let's see if we can see a video of it.
Not programmable.
Yeah, they got a little video of it right there.
But you can run anything from 030 to a 180 motor
on
easily.
Crawler gears on a 4M.
Yes, that's
almost anything's gonna crawl good too on a low range 4M, right, Mark?
I still have my stock ESC in my 4M, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Those things crawl good.
Yeah, and the stock motor too.
So they just want you to buy.
That actually looks even a little smoother, to be honest.
Yeah, looks good.
It doesn't look like there's any cogging.
Speaking of new products, guys, there's 2 more new products. There's actually all of that stuff's new products. They got the new 1.3 bead locks. So, guys, don't be shy grabbing the big bead locks now, because Flub is going to carry the bigger rings that you guys need. Yep. Oh, let's see. Let's try it again. Also, you guys can see that hard body. It's actually a new hard body from them. They call it the IR40, something like that. It's based off of, Toyota FJ style.
Yeah, it's like the micro version of Vanquish.
Yeah, right. Little Vanquish Phoenix body.
Yeah, the Phoenix, yeah.
They got it clip design if you want to put it straight to your TRX4M. They got a couple colors.
I like teal.
Yeah, the teal's not bad, huh?
Right.
And the tan one.
Dude,
So
a weathered teal, like real FJ40, looks so good.
there's the beadlocks, guys. You guys like the beadlocks? They're 1.3s. Come with all those pieces. And then
All right, you guys want to get down to the nitty gritty? Sure, it's MST, sure, but it's still they don't even make those anymore. So yeah, we're just trying to throw something that people could see. But it's basically it's a truggy FJ fucking 45. If you guys want to get real nitty gritty.
there you go. And this one is pretty dope, Mark. If you guys are just looking for something like,
Yeah,
want to get what for your kids or someone. This one I actually like. This is what they call the universal one, Mark. So here's the universal 4M chassis. It's going to fit the high trail all the way to the Defender and stuff like that. And what's pretty cool about it is it has clearance for the laydown servo, Mark. So I guess, stock chassis, they don't have clearance for the laydown as it is.
Yeah, because they like drop down like this.
Yeah. Their previous ones didn't have clearances, so Enjoy just trying to keep up in the end, guys.
Yo, what up, Aaron?
See, we got a whole bunch of stuff too. Hard Park was releasing stuff after stuff over the holidays too, guys. Teasing.
Dude, I tried to buy the what do they call the one with the cantilever?
The Hard Goblin?
Yeah, the Hard Goblin. Sold out on the carbon fiber, and then I tried to buy the aluminum. The discount didn't work.
Oh.
And I just completely forgot about it and said fuck it because there was too much shit going on for holidays.
Yeah, right. Well, next run maybe. Check it out, brother.
Yeah, I do. I still want one. I just kind of forgot until you said Hard Park.
Yeah, right. Well, Hard Park, they actually got. I grabbed a couple things. Got lucky, I guess. Right here, we have the new. If you guys like, those buggy setups or those crazy, sporty looking style builds, guys, you got a Hard Park Dementor or some sort of slim chassis buggy cage. These are actually pretty cool. They look the part. Let me take off the battery right here. It's actually a battery on axle mount. The reason why the battery is right there is because they fit design specifically, they fit great with their own batteries. But if you have a battery this size, you can strap it down if you need to. And the servos, they sit on the side mark, so it kind of gives a pretty even balance of weight. And
how's
it adds
the
a little bit of
throw, though? I wonder.
Steering throw, I actually had it with some tires, and it looks like it clears. Probably what would be best to be flip this servo around.
Yeah.
So it's upside down, and this wire is on the inside. And also, what I've seen is that people, when they pair it like with the axle shafts, and they get even more steering than this, because this is just the CVDs. But I've seen people kind of run into the shocks a little bit that are just kind of setting them up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys have that issue, what you guys can consider is what I would consider Acres Engineering, he actually make little shock drops that actually push the shock mount out a little bit. I think
Oh
that'll
yeah,
help.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I just remember that today because I was thinking about exactly that question too,
Dude, he's
Mark.
such a good engineer.
Yeah, and I kind of took a peek at Hard Park's reels showcasing their new upcoming chassis, and I kind of saw, in a still clip that uh, the way that they have it, they have links that they're going to offer with little holes tapped on the beginning of the links to adjust the shocks. You can put the shocks on the links. So, guys, if you want
And that,
to
wait, and
run
that
it,
is made for Super 8s only?
it's
This mount?
what's made for the Super 8s only, and their upcoming axles will be
Okay.
able to run it. So I think, guys, if you definitely combo it with the Acres, you'll definitely have the shock mounts come out a little bit and way better clearance. Because if you can see here, Mark, they actually include this red 3D printed spacer. This is actually the thickest version. They give you 3 versions, this is the thickest one, and then the medium one, and then a thinner one. So depending on the clearances of your servos, and the tires and all that, I just put the thickest one just because, I don't want it to touch at all.
Right. Pushes it farther forward.
And then it runs a upper link mount from the rear axle, if you can see that, Mark.
That was literally my next question, but you already answered it, so there you go. So
So
you
guys,
you could run a different aftermarket one up there, right? To push it
possibly, yeah.
back.
You guys can possibly run like a link riser if you guys have a nifty setup, but
Yeah.
if it sticks out a little bit longer, of
Yeah.
course, to not interfere with the servo. So guys, innovation is coming, 2024.
Yeah, see, like we talked about at the beginning of the show, it's like there's no ceiling. The sky's the limit right now with 24 stuff.
Yeah, and then they have the new DWS transmission, Mark. Well, this is full titanium gears, so they're super light, super well built. As you can see, the spur gear is built inside.
No,
So that,
before you go too far, the DWS is the one that has adjustable ratios, not overdrive. Or is
yeah,
that the other one?
both of those ones.
They both do.
Yeah, they both have the adjustable
And what's
ratios.
the difference?
Uh, this one has the spur gear built in, so it's a little bit more compact.
Okay.
And then the DW, I forgot, the DW 1.5, I believe they call it,
Fab
is
Works
the
is
one
there.
with
Something to
the other version. But these, I've seen a lot of guys trying to mount these up, retrofit them to other chassis, and of course set them up to the hard park chassis. And this guys will provide you like pretty nice lightweight, right in the center, super light. It's gonna get your motor sitting pretty low. And
What are the
overall,
options for motors on this? Because it doesn't look like it's.
options. Yeah, it's kind of limited, as you can see how
Yeah.
close it is to the skid. So it's going
Yeah.
to be either like a 050 or just probably a micro outrunner, like micro Komodo
Or
or
the
nano
nano.
boost.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
not
ain't mad
even
about
nano
that.
band.
Yeah, I ain't even mad about that because
Hey,
I'll run a Holmes Hobby 050 with the VTEC.
yeah, right.
Not a problem. That shit's super smooth.
And
In fact, that
and
might be smoother than most brushless setups and micros, to be honest.
expect these guys to have adjustable ratios too, just like we
A
said.
sear will not fit that. I don't even have to see that mocked up to know, right, Steve?
Cedar, actually, I think it does, bro. I'm not lying because the Cedar has 2 hole mounting widths. It has the 180, the 130 size, and then the mini size.
I
So
know
just
that, but
depending
still.
on
I
Just
guess
depending
a
on
couple
how
people are
where you
saying
want to
it
set
does,
it
but
up.
I don't know.
That'd be insane. Now, show me, guys.
Yeah,
Tag us.
yeah,
Tag Mark so he can
yeah.
see.
I need to see that.
So let's try and catch up. Dude, there's just so much stuff that happened, you guys,
Ooh,
over the
but
past couple weeks.
with opinion
S-
swap.
yeah,
Now, what about link clearance, those guys? That's what I'm talking about. Like, that sits so low. The cedar is a really long can.
link clearance is on you
It
guys,
might fit the transmission, yes, but will that work? Is my second question. Show me that it works,
right?
and then we'll go from there. I want to see that because I like the cedar. I'm a huge fan of that motor.
Yeah. And then, guys, if you need this, if you guys have Super 8s, a lot of you guys have been looking for ultimate steering. This is what I run. XORC, guys. They are on sale. They have the plus 4 Enjoras also, as well as the stocks. And they just got back in stock not too long ago, guys. I believe
Dude,
just
no,
a
no.
week or
Okay,
two
wait,
ago.
hold on, Steve. Hold on one sec. Not only link clearance, but you'll run into your servo, right? Because that's a forward-facing mount.
Oh, yeah. If you have tight setup, you're gonna have to consider either running rearward or just the ultimate clearances are gonna be considered for sure.
Wait, no, that's rear. Why would I run that motor rear facing though?
I mean, it's a
Is it rear?
light little motor. It's tiny and short. It might
It's
not be that
rear.
bad.
All right,
No, no,
let's
no.
revisit that
This
whole
is forward. This
conversation.
is forward.
Yeah.
It just sits your motor on the right on the passenger side, which is pretty cool.
Right.
But yeah, let's see. Chance says clearance for days and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So.
You guys probably run fucking plus 10 front links or something crazy. I'm just being an asshole. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I want to see. Prove
All
me.
right.
All right, let's go.
So Mark, we got the shocks. I think these are going to be the shocks of the year so far. What do you guys think?
Bro, those new hot racing big bores,
I'm already calling it.
They blow away every single micro oil shock out for the
Shocks of the year, guys.
For the 24s. I'm not talking about TRX. I still do like my Enjoras with the internal limiter and the springs, but these come right out of the bag ready to go. You don't even need to put oil in them. They're that smooth.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
They're all set up. You don't have to assemble them. Just put oil in them, breathe them, bleed them, and you're good to go. I wish there was another softer spring option for the front setup. If I had anything to bitch about, yeah, they're better than the Pro lines at half the price. The Pro lines, I put how much weight? 95 weight in mine, and they're still like, they just drop down. There's no dampening. Look at those. What do you have? 20 weight?
Yeah, right now they're kind of out of oil, but
yeah, but
I mean,
still, like
you don't
rebounds
when you feel
smooth.
them. Yeah,
And look how much preload you have in the rear.
Yeah,
You don't really even need that if you put a heavier shock weight or oil weight.
Yeah, but they're set up exactly how I want them. How they would be set up. Just because this is so angled that they're still smooth. They still articulate. This is still at my low, almost
you
full
don't have to
droop.
fight that weird thing I hate about the gold version, the small bore ones, where it's like, oh, too much oil, not enough oil. You know what I mean? That's my gripe with the original oil shocks from Hot Racing. They're finicky. These aren't finicky. You can be having a bad day and put too much shock oil in and be fine, or not put enough and you're still going to be fine.
Yes. Guys, these are very smooth. You can see right now they're kind of activating. They're warming up. But what we like about them is that they are fully rebuildable, guys.
Yeah.
So that means that you can take every little thing apart. And if you are courageous, and you know how to build the shocks, they got literally real O-rings and seals. and little bladders on the top to really dial them in, guys. They're super smooth if you set them up properly. They're so smooth that, like Mark said, you can definitely run lighter weight and they'll just work way good.
Yeah, chance, but the spring is longer. I already looked at that. If you cut them like I have been doing on my other ones, then yeah, sure. But the 39 millimeter have a longer travel spring that comes on the hot racing ones. So trust me, I looked at all kinds of different spring options. I thought about putting the Proline ones on too.
Yeah, they're 36 millimeters, guys. So they're like a little bit shorter than the 39,
which I think is
which is pretty cool. Yeah,
which is, I already limit my Enduro ones by 4 millimeter. So yeah, we're in the same ballpark.
Yeah, so guys, can't get any better than that. Go check them out. Go pick up a set. Let us know if you guys don't like it. DM one of us, and we'll buy them off you. Because I need another set.
Yeah. But I got mine off eBay. If anybody's looking, there's a hobby shop in New Hampshire. If you can find it, that's all I'm going to tell you.
Got a couple more topics, guys, for tonight. But damn, what a super packed episode of just drops after drops. Guys, stay tuned. January.
We didn't even cover 2/3 of the list. Let's do the VTech. Let's do VTech though.
Yeah. Right. Okay, guys. I don't have a handy picture spotted, but man, should I just show you guys instead? Do I have it here on it? All right.
Who needs a picture if you have it?
No, maybe just a quick sneak peek because it's not ready yet. But guys, if you spotted on VTech's Instagram, there's a new body he's going to offer for you guys that love the UTB 18s and SCX 24s. Don't go message him yet because they're not available, but I could just show you this little sneak peek.
You know what wild to me is the bug is timeless. It doesn't matter what you do.
There you go, right there.
You can build anything with a Volkswagen bug body.
You guys got bug fever. Just hang out for a little bit. Keep an eye on VTech ESC. And
that's a comp while he's been with him and Height, right?
Yeah. Collab with Height and VTech. And while you guys are waiting for those, stay tuned too, because I hear that last year's orders are finishing up pretty soon, and ESC orders possibly about to open. So just you got to stay patient, guys. You heard it here first, and just keep an eye out on the VTech Instagram. Let's see.
Oh shit!
Oh snap, my boy!
Little message from Jacob in the background, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, love y'all. Let's hop aloha.
Yes, there's Jacob right there.
Sir.
Fair RC. I think I forgot to pop up that, but let's see. You guys have seen the Unimog lately, Mark?
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
Check this out.
What's that? The FCX? FCX?
Yeah, FCX 24. Yep. So guys, they've been releasing updates.
Unimog.
Trucker camper shell for the FCX 24 Unimog. Check that out, guys. You get like all that little detail you can paint. Probably put in. I don't know if you can go in there. They have an interior. Maybe you can scratch build an interior.
I don't know, but it's like.
But that's a pretty cool setup, guys. Yeah. You guys can make it utilitarian, military, or whatever. Like Earth Roamer style. I would love to see you guys get some sick builds going on. Maybe even a 6x6. Get another one and then chop it for an extended one. make a 6x6, but check those out, guys. Those are cool. And then lastly, I got one, Mark. Funny one.
Oh,
We'll end it off with this one right here.
All right.
Cereal time.
Oh, your J concepts.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what that was. That's how out of tune I am with the Lexan.
Of course, we got Lexan in the house. You guys know who still rocks Lexan body? Well, I actually picked up the J Concepts Stage Killa Lexan body. This is actually for the AX1 mark, but a lot of you guys have been doing four-wheel steer builds with other platforms, so I'm like, maybe we should take another platform and try it out too. So, for those hardcore days, I have this four-wheel steer Athos, and I don't know, I was thinking of maybe like putting it on here, just getting that ultimate clearance and stuff like that. But I think I need at least one Lexan rig back in the stable, Mark. There's something too crazy to just slay with, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean.
I'm with Bryson, hard body everything,
Hard body everything.
I'd rather
let me know.
Fucking cut the shit out of a fucking hard body.
Hard
and make
body
it
everything, or cereal once in a while.
Hey,
shout it out.
You guys know Steve's becoming comp guy, right? Just FYI. So
cereal once in a while.
We might have to go with this like balance here, like who's on the Dirt McGirt side, who's on the RC Steve side. We might have to do polls. But as you guys see here, hard bodies. This truck is like 14, 15 years old.
Just one.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how long I've been running these micros. You guys don't even know. Hard body for life.
There we go. See,
I will run a hard body on a slash. I'm not even gonna lie, Bryson. I will do it. I actually have what do you call it? The Losi one, the Baja.
I do have that hard body with the Lexan bed. That's the Yoda.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, crazy stuff.
You guys think you're so funny with your forward bias from a Lexan body. It still has the same weight bias.
Nah, man, that thing is top heavy.
Not even.
Give me that.
We're talking about weight bias, not forward height or center of gravity. Weight bias, whatever. You still have the same amount of Lexan in the front and the rear.
Heavy up top.
Get the fuck out of here. You guys and your fucking comments. You guys are fucking.
But guys,
that's a really good question before we go, Steve.
Yeah.
I saw you comment about that. The 57mm Tusk, we're having a hard time breaking in, right?
Yeah, guys. I guess real quick before we go, let's review the
Everybody
Tusk.
likes tire updates.
So I've been trying to run these Tusks for a minute. Maybe, a good 6 or 7 times. You guys can still see the lines on it. Not going to lie. Still pretty new. But there's some wear. Let me try and zoom in. You guys can get a better look.
All right, yeah. You need to go to CDM with those.
Yeah, I was telling the homie I need to go to the beach and break them in real good. But they're trying to eat. They're trying to eat pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think what is going on, honestly, is the Traxxas wheels, the inner ring is just so thick and tall that there's not much insert in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I just have a feeling that if it had a little bit more insert in there, it would be a little bit better, but they are also a little different. I was actually talking to the other homie. Where's the tires at? But if you guys have Tusks, the small Tusks on hand, you guys will see right here on these Tusks, there's no lines inside these little treads like you see on the small Tusks. So I think it's like thicker and smoother, so not necessarily grippier, Mark.
Oh, it's not psyched? Or
yeah,
is that what you're saying?
It's not psyched. Okay. So
I didn't even notice that. You just said that.
Win some, you lose some. I haven't merely mounted and tested it on SCX24 wheels, so maybe they perform differently, but maybe they just don't like the cold right now. But I
Yeah.
am actually going to probably run either the Proline Trenchers guys, or I actually have ready to go like something like this. Get real comp with you, Mark, with the little Lexan body.
Yeah.
The little
Might
mini
as well.
pins.
Those are super, super soft and no sidewall.
Dude, so
They
so soft.
it's good.
Crazy.
So I would try
Have
both
the
of
mini
those,
pins?
especially with I have the bigger ones, but I never ran
Oh,
them.
okay.
But yeah, I would with the colder weather. Yeah, try a softer tire.
Exactly. Looking for softer tires for sure. So let me know, guys. We'll talk tires next week. We still have stuff to share with you, but we ran out of time.
I ordered those Hobby Soul tires, so we'll both have them to talk about next week.
Yes, sir. And guys, crazy times right now to start off the year. DM us whenever you guys want. If you guys have topics that maybe you want us to cover for next week, we'll definitely reply back. And guys, go get your flubs. There's a sale going on today too. If you spend 100, you save I think 15 or 20%. So that's a pretty good deal. If you guys will get automatically boosted up into the new slime balls, guys. And with that being said, it's always fun. Just like Siskq 24, Siski 24. But yeah, just like you guys are saying, it's always fun time.
Right.
Mark, crazy start to the new year, bro.
2024,
My guys, my ladies, if anybody's there. Appreciate everybody, all the RC enthusiasts, all the Micro Monday addicts. Here we go, guys.
Shout out to all like 36 of you that consistently watch us versus the other 70 that only join when we have shit to give away.
60.
We appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Just saying.
Right on, brothers. Have a great week. Catch you in the next one, and Happy New Year's. Peace.
Yeah.